Hello guys, today we are going to make a student management system web app using Spring Boot, JPA and MySQL, where we can take a student ID, a student first name, a student last name and a student email address as the input, and we will save all detail in our database. And from there, after that, we will fetch all detail from database and we will show it on our browser home screen. And from there we will edit any student detail, and if we want to delete it from our database, then that also we will try to do. So we are going to make our project in our STS. Launch. Now we will go in file, new and Spring starter project. Again I am showing file, new, Spring starter project. Click on this, and after that we are going to write name Viraj, take CRUD operation, thymeleaf. Here we will select Maven, Java version you can select 17, and package jar and language Java. After that, artifact name same as we will write in our name. Group name you can keep com.virajtech.demo, and same we can keep for package com.virajtech.demo. And after that, next, and from here we will select dependency, like we need MySQL driver, Spring Data JPA, Spring Wave and thymeleaf. All selected, you can is visible here. If you are not getting on your top, then you can also search it from here, like thymeleaf. From here you can select, and after that next and finish. As it getting import getting started, here our folder structure is created. Wait, don't open it now. Building. Now you can open it. Double click src main Java. This is our com.virajtech.demo is our package name. Open it. This is our main class. Double click. This is our main class, which is generated automatically. Now we will create some package. Right click on home package, then new package. Here we will create dot service. Again we will click on our package name com.virajtech.demo. Right click on that, new package dot repository, and after that again new package dot entity, and last one dot new package, and here we will write demo dot controller. After that finish. Now we will go in our entity package, right click on that, new, we will create class class name student finish. Here we will make private field private int id private string first name private string last name. Last one we will take private string email. Semicolon. Now we will generate getter and setter. For that we will click on right click and source. After that generate getter and setter. We will select all and generate. We are generated, and here you will use annotation @entity, and we need to import our annotation. For that we use shortcut control space, and here on Jakarta persistence either we will double click or we will press enter key. As you are seeing, it getting imported. One more annotation we are going to import that is table control space enter. Table is also getting imported, and for id we are going to use annotation as id control space enter. id also get imported. One more annotation we are going to use for id generated value bracket strategy control space enter generated value strategy generation type control space enter dot identity. And these are our annotation. Now we will next move to our service package. New interface, and here we will create a student service. Next we will click on our repository package, right click, new interface, student repository. Finish. Here you will extend it control space enter, extend it with JPA interface JPA repository. We will import our JPA repository. As you can see, spring framework data JPA repository. Here you can use our entity class, that is student, and for id we will use integer wrapper class. We need to import our student class control space com.virajtech.demo.entity. Inside this package we are having our student class, so double click on this. Successfully get imported. Next we will go in service interface. Here we will make abstract method, that is list. We need to import control space enter and student get all student semicolon. we need to import this as well. Control space enter, and after that we will move to we will create one more class in service package. Right click, new class, and this will be a student service impl, implement, finish, and we are going to implement control space enter with student service, and here we are going to add unimplemented method. Delete this comment, and here we will return. Before that we will have to use annotation as auto wire, control space enter. We will import this Spring framework bin factory annotation. Double click, it will import it, and after that private student, and here you will use repository, student repository, control space enter. We are importing student demo data repository, student repository, and we will create variable student repository semicolon. Now we will going to use this variable student control space enter student repository dot find all, and here we are going to use annotation as service, control space enter stereotype service, and in repository also we have to import annotation repository, control space @repository, control space enter. Now next move in controller package, and there you will create class, new class student controller class, student controller, and here we are going to use annotation as controller. We will put it @controller, control space enter, and first of all here we are going to make method string view home page in order to access all detail from database. View home page, bracket, we will use model, and we are going to import this model, control space, and we will import this Spring framework. Don't import this one. Double click on this Spring framework here, this one, and for that we are going to use variable as model bracket, and here we will use model dot add attribute, keep here double quotes, list student and here student service control space enter dot get. We are not getting session as because we didn't use auto wire here. At the rate auto control space auto wire. Inside class we are going to import auto control space auto wire and private student service interface student service semicolon. And this variable we are going to use here student service dot get all student. We are going to call this method and semicolon return double quotes index. Now we are going to check this program is it running successfully or not. Move to our main class, right click, and from here run as Spring Boot application app. Okay. Fail to configure data source attributes. Now we are going to provide, you can check in our src main resource application.property. We didn't write anything, so now we are going to copy this, select all, copy, and we will paste it here. I will provide you this in description box, you can copy it from there. Spring.data source is URL and student is our database name which I am going to create now, and root username, password you can change it, and rest other you can keep it same, true, and here you can use update. Control S save. Now again we are going to relaunch, right click, run as Spring Boot app. Successfully running. Now next move to our browser, and here we are going to localhost colon 8080, no mapping. Again we will go in our controller, student controller, and here we will use get mapping, control space enter, bracket, double quotes, slash. Now again relaunch this program. Okay. refresh. Internal server error 500. We are seeing this error because we didn't provide any HTML file in our template folder. So we are going to paste this 3 HTML file in which we have created table. Control C, copy, and then going to paste in template. Paste. Here we have index.html, new student.html, update student.html. In index.html you can check we have created table, student first name, last name, email address, and one action button, and we have connected through thymeleaf. Student first name, last name, email, and here action button of update and delete. Now controller, student controller, we are going to check this connection. It's list students, so copy it from here and paste it here for the connection. This must be same, then only you will get all detail from our database. Now relaunch this program. Okay. Before that, we are going to make MySQL workbench. There I am going to check is there any database available or not of a student name. So database says these are my database. Yeah, we are having a student database. Minimize it, and now browser, if it is not showing in your SQL driver, then you can create one database using a student name, and after that you can replace it from here. Yeah, we are getting this table access from our student controller. Add student is not working. Now we are going to create another method, public. String save public string, so new student form bracket and model curly braces. We are going to create object of student, new student, bracket, semicolon. We are going to import this student, control space, enter. After that, model dot add attribute, keep here double quotes, and here we are going to student, and here we will provide our student variable and semicolon. Then after we will going to return double quotes, new student. Second one we are going to return it from here. Second HTML we have created using thymeleaf. First name, last name, email address. And now we are going to connect this through get mapping. Control space enter, bracket, double quotes, and here we are going to put show new student form, which is add a student button. Copy, paste, everything fine. Now we'll launch this program. Okay, come again in browser, refresh it, add a student. Now we are getting this form field. You can write anything. It is not working, so again move to our interface, service, student service interface, and there we are going to create one more abstract method, void save student, and here we will provide a student semicolon. Need to import this student capital letter. Now again after this in student service implement, and here add an implemented method. Delete this comment. Student repository dot save student semicolon. This is spelling mistake. D is missing. In this field also we are going to write a student. And this one is small. Yeah, now it's not showing any error. Next move to our controller class. Public string save a student. Student, and for that we are going to import We are going to use model attribute annotation bracket in the double quotes student. Student service dot save student and here you will return redirect / to home page. For this we are going to use annotation as post mapping control space enter bracket double quotes and in this we have used save student for connection, so we need to keep it same ctrl-v. Now again relaunch this program. Okay, back, refresh it and then add new student, and here you can write ABC just to check is it working or not. Save student, yeah, we are getting. Again we are going to write Viraj take Viraj save, yeah, when we are getting. You can also check it in our SQL. So table use student table, select star from a student, same ABC and email address, first name Viraj Tech. Next we are going to create abstract method in our student service interface. Double click and here a student get a student by ID. Int ID colon. Now add an implemented method. Delete this comment. Here we are going to use optional control space and enter to import this optional student class optional equal to, we are going to use it from student repository dot find by ID, and we are going to provide ID semicolon student going to put it as null, and then in student variable we are going to use optional dot get and semicolon. Now return it student. After that we are going to again student controller public string get student by id bracket path variable. We are going to use annotation as path variable, control space, enter, int id comma model bracket open. We are going to use model dot add attribute key value pair, enter, double quotes student, and we are going to use a student service, control space, student service dot get student by id. We are going to call this method and id semicolon and return double quotes semicolon. Update student and here we are going to use annotation as get mapping bracket double quotes, and from index we are going to copy this from our button, action button, copy, controller, paste. Now run this program, rerun. Okay. Open it, refresh, and from here abc update abcd abc2 2 update. Yeah, it is working. Viraj 2 update, tech 2 update, and for email also 2 update. Yeah, it is working. Last one we are going to use create this little delete button. Again move our service interface, and there we are going to create abstract method void delete by id, delete student by id, student by id, int id semicolon. Now after that implement class, add an implemented method, delete this comment, this dot student repository dot delete by id Next step, in our controller class we are going to create public string delete student by id path variable annotation and int id. A student service dot delete by control space student service dot delete by student id and return double quotes semicolon redirect to after delete redirect to home page colon slash, and here we are going to use annotation to get this method get mapping bracket double quotes, and from index we are going to copy this delete student id. Copy paste it in controller. Okay, after that relaunch this, rerun this program. Okay, again to the browser, refresh, here delete and deleted, deleted. Going to make key Viraj, save, update 2 it is also working, deleted, refresh. You can also check it in our database, select a star from a student, null. So this is our CRUD operation, student management system web app using Spring Boot, JPA and Spring MVC, and for front end we have used HTML and connected through thymeleaf. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, hit the like button and also do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.